Is everything going? Yes. Okay. My sound keep going down. There. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of my Minecraft Let's Play. Um, I don't want to get slime balls today, mainly because I know that won't happen given my track record, that sort of stuff, and frankly, I don't want to be doing the exact same thing 2 episodes in a row, anyways. What I will be doing, however, is I want to make some adjustments to the city infrastructure. Not the city itself, like not the houses or even, yeah, just the houses really. But I want to add some roads and shit because I find that as of current moment, it's a little lackluster, I guess. Yeah, this new shovel is very fast. Well, it's not new, but I have to be very careful about how I dig. So I want to add a couple of roads that descend this hill and go into the grassy areas of the swamp down there. One, two, three, one, two, three. One, two, three. Don't care too much where the torches go right now because I'm going to be making some street lamps. One, two, three, one, two, three. Hold on, it seems I've messed up my mathing here. Three. 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 Okay. Now we're here. Three. 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 Odd. Whatever. So we're both gonna meet at this. Oh. This Y level here. Yeah. Right here. I don't know. There we go. Not much was changed, but hopefully now the infrastructure is a little more sensible. Sensible? Whatever. Yeah. We went there too. Might put a house here. Definitely putting one here though. 6. Maybe just 6 by 6 like this. Yeah. What are you looking at, Dave? I'm not gonna make a house layout right now, but I am gonna outline where it's gonna be. There we go. Yeah, it's growing. Adding that road actually adds a lot of mass to the town. It also, from this angle anyways, I think serves to help visually connect this town to the lighthouse there. I'm getting a little too artsy with this, but you know what? Maybe that's what building good is about. Thinking of larger builds not as a collection of blocks, but rather a neatly assorted art piece, if that makes sense. And I'm also going to go out in this direction here. Let's do that. Connects it a little more. I don't want the town to get too close to the pyramid, so this might be its limit here. 'Cause I want there to be some distance between the town and the pyramid. So that way this feels at least a little disconnected from the town. Because I feel like the pyramid came first, and then the town was erected here. As I mean, yes, timeline wise, I constructed this pyramid and the town was already here, but I wanted to feel like the pyramid was already here and then the town was made. I want these two things to feel culturally disconnected. Part of the same place, but culturally different. So I want to not lead the road like right up to the pyramid. Because in is it what Egyptian city is it? Cairo? No, Cairo's the I forget what it's called, but you're not gonna let me sleep, are you? Dude, you came for my fucking roof, you asshole. Yeah, I wanted to feel similar to that of the Great Pyramids of Giza, in which there is a town nearby the pyramids, but the town and the pyramids are two very different things, and they are hardly related to one another. The pyramids are sort of this preserved tomb with great historical and archaeological significance, whereas the town next to it very well existed as early as the pyramids, earlier even, but the town served a purpose of far lesser historical significance than the pyramid, and therefore the pyramid stayed while the town developed, and they culturally grew apart to the point where at some point early down the line, whatever infrastructure once connected the pyramid and the town stopped being maintained, and eventually the pyramid itself was completely abandoned. So yeah, I wanted to have a similar sort of feel. The town and the pyramid, part of the same place, but two very different entities. So maybe I'll loop this path back around that way. Okay, I need to empty out my inventory a little bit. Yeah, I just also, in relation to something I said at like the very beginning of this world, um, I did not want this world to be really anything like the previous one. The previous one was very underground based, and while that was cool, I think it is necessary to do something different with this one and not just repeat the same um, themes and ideas of what came before. I think this being overground instead of underground helps to emphasize the difference. I mean, yes, in the old world, there were structures that existed above ground level. Okay, I'm do some terraforming here. But I don't think they were necessarily the focus of uh, the town. Well, not the town, the world as a whole. I think they were more so an accessory to the underground half of the world, if you get what I mean. So I feel that flipping the idea and making the above ground part an accessory to the underground, making the underground an accessory to the overground is paramount. I wanna make it as clear as possible that this is as different as possible from the previous world. Running a little short on gravel. Also, I just think that in general, the idea of the the main attraction for this world is much more focused. Instead of just me going, ooh, maybe I want to make this. Ooh, maybe I want to make this. Instead, here being very much everything is part of the same larger whole, as opposed to previously where a whole bunch of smaller things made up a very mixed and assorted what's the word for it? Structure, I guess. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, I don't want this to be a repeat of times past. I want this to be very different. I want this to be very much its own thing. I saw an interview with lead singer of Radiohead. It's a newer interview. Where he said something along the lines of, if when artists go back on themselves and start repeating themselves, that is when they have failed as artists, or something along those lines. I think he was more crude in his delivery of that, but that's essentially what he said. So I guess I'm gonna have to go caving a little bit for some more gravel. So I'll be doing that right now. My shovel is almost halfway gone already. That's... I guess I'm not too surprised by that fact. Here we are. Here's some gravel. Somewhat well-timed cave sounds. Yeah, that's... I guess that's just generally my idea on what I want to do here. I know in the past I've given snippets and small comments about what I ultimately want this to be, but I think this is the most complete and concise statement I have made about my creative vision thus far. I'm gonna need a few more torches because there's gonna be a whole bunch of mobs on that end. I guess down there too. So, like, nah, I'm gonna make like 16. My legs. I'll just take all 6. Might as well. Use up the last 6 in there. What's worth doing is worth overdoing. I'm not a big fan of that quote, actually. Sometimes there's a sweet spot to things. This is not one of them, but there is definitely a point in a lot of cases where more is not needed. Less is more, so to speak. You see? That's why I'm lining this shit up. You cannot walk in a straight line for shit, pal. You guys are so much failing the DUI test. Oh my god, they spawn right here. Okay. Yeah, alright. Oh shit, yeah, they're gonna spawn there too. Oh, you're definitely gonna be there. Alright. I have a lot more torching to do than I thought I did. I really want to make a bridge, although I don't know if there's a considerable body of water that I would really need to bridge over. Like, this is a pretty flat area. I mean, I guess it's a little hillier, like out there a little bit. Yeah, like there's some hills. But I don't think there's necessarily an area where I can, like, say for sure that I need a bridge. It's not. Oh, this place isn't looking really any worse for wear than it already did. Finally gonna light shit up inside here. Yeah. What? Yes? Ah, you shot him too early. Fuck! Thought he was way further behind me. Goddamn motherfucking piece of goddamn shit. No, I don't want to. I don't want anything to do with you anymore. There are no more. Well, I guess there. No, those are sugarcane. I don't want anything to do with you right now. Gotta fill in this hole. Who's you, man? And that's a good way to empty out my inventory. Oh, shit. There we go. I think this is. Yeah, they can't see me from here. They don't run at me. I could walk along these paths all I want at night, and they won't give two shits. Okay. Well, now I'm gonna put some layouts for houses. Don't think I'm gonna put one straight on the corner. I think I'm gonna put a. First off, it's just like that. Like even like that, actually. Yeah. Gonna put a lamp post here. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna put a lamp post here. And then, how far is the lamp post away? Because it's gonna be here. Yeah, so have some distance between. So yeah, right on the corner here, lamppost. And then, what is that? 4 blocks. 3. So then, have some distance here. 1, 2, 3, and then we start building the house. Also, just realized something. The way I've been building these houses, they've all been directly up against the path. This one... Oh, wait, it is. Wow, I'm so stupid. I was about to nag on myself for being inconsistent, but then I was consistent. Now I just look like an idiot. Let's do that. And then 1, 2, 3, and there. Yeah. Similar to that building, but not quite. Then space apart this by at least 5, because, you know, upper part roof. I don't want any roof to be touching, and I don't want any house's roof to be touching another house's roof, because I think that just kind of looks a bit stupid. Yeah. Actually, I'm not sure if I am going to put anything here. Might leave that empty, actually. Space looks a little small here. I might put one here. Let's see. No, not enough room. No, I don't think I'm gonna put a lamp on the corner, because there's already like gonna be a lamp. Where was it? Like here. So. Maybe not there. Maybe here, where the roof ends. I don't want to line it up with this, because then that'll look a little boxy. I think it looks a little more town-like when everything's offset a little bit. To varying degrees, but by a consistent well, no, to varying offset to varying degrees, but consistently offset throughout the entire town, right? Like, for example, this lines up with this, but that's just because this is here. This and this are not lined up too much. This starts where this starts, but this ends not here's, and then that's out past that. These end at the same time, but that's just because the path is here, so that's fine. Yeah, just in general, there's some sort of offset and pattern to everything. Also, that was just going to be a Christmas tree, but honestly, I think I might keep it. Although I'm going to make it look like it was like deliberately planted there and not just a tree in the sand, because that looks, that doesn't look too good. Let's put yeah, I like that. Looks deliberate. Yeah, I like that. Town doesn't look so small anymore. It looks very, in fact, it looks very big now because, especially when there's, it'll look even better when there's a house here, because then the town will look much more visually connected to the lighthouse over there, and the lighthouse is quite far away, right? So it'll give the impression, at least from this angle, that the town is much bigger than it actually is. And I think it already looks really good from the opposing angle here. Yeah, because of the pyramid in the back, and once there's a house there, it'll be better. But because of the pyramid in the back and the general tall appearance of everything, lighthouse isn't even really in the picture here. So let's move back a little bit. Okay, lighthouse looks a little more visually separated from the town from this angle. But the town still looks big because it kind of is. Actually, no, it's not that big, but I want to give the impression that it's larger than it actually. I want to give the impression that it's big, even though not, right? It's larger than it actually is. What am I doing going inside? What am I doing going inside for? Yeah, I think I'll leave this episode here, and I'll start off the next one putting in the 2 lamps I said I was gonna do. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. See you all in the next video.